Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very interesting news when it comes to the Walmart, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X restocks, and also on the fact that Walmart may actually be in the process now of trying to go and fix all these crazy botting and scalping issues. If you guys have been kind of following up on a lot of the stories or trying to still get your consoles, we've actually seen a lot, and I mean a lot of issues on the previous last 3 or 4 Walmart restocks where they were just basically bought it on out, scalpers getting almost all the stock, and the drops themselves have been ridiculously really bad. But on the bright side, we actually are now seeing, and we actually have been kind of seeing like these processes going on for a little bit when it comes to Walmart potentially trying to go and fix these issues, fix botting, and going from there. We also have kind of somewhat similar topic going on with Amazon as of yesterday, if you guys saw that video. And it does make me happy because although these may not be 100% fixes, or actually may go take a few different drops, like another like 2 or 3 or 4 drops for them to fully be implemented and utilized and actually used to prevent these dropped websites, at least they are working on stuff and they're trying on stuff, even though we also may have a little bit of rumors that Sony themselves may have actually had to go and step on in to prevent scammers and botters and all of that. So we have a lot of stuff to go talk about throughout this video. All around, should be good news too as well. So you guys will all sit back, relax, and enjoy. And when you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We always do have the Amazon links, even though they may have been actually being changed up there. Always linked down below for the controllers, consoles, all of that, as well. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. On top of that, if you guys want to follow, definitely go follow up the Twitter for sure. Sign up for Weeble with the link down below. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. And definitely like this video because at least we are seeing Walmart and all these other big retailers finally trying after we've been kind of noticing these issues for quite some time. So let's go talk about it. So number one, there's a few things I always want to remind you guys of what's kind of going on and how this is kind of happening. When it comes to Walmart, I'm sure you guys know these past few drops have been abysmally bad to the point where even this last drop, a lot of restock trackers and myself are like, it's not even worth even trying. Like, it was literally just instantly being bought out by bots, instantly being sold. And we've had the same issue kind of happen a lot with Amazon, which is why we usually like to heavily recommend places like Target or Best Buy or those other like even GameStops for your drops because it's a little bit less problematic, less botted, and just a little bit easier to go and get. But when it comes to all these drops, we actually have been seeing these very small and slight changes when it comes to these big retailers. And like I said, it might also be Sony's hand at this because it does seem like with these websites, both Amazon and Walmart put together, they were both listing and basically heavily promoting third-party sellers and as well non-normal retail pricing consoles. So what I mean by that is if you guys go up to Walmart itself, you guys can basically go on their webpage. Before this is actually changed like maybe like about a month ago or so. Before they would also actually include other different types of consoles. So as of right now, you can see that the PlayStation 5 video game console is out of stock from Walmart. Makes sense, they're not doing a drop, but the big thing is before, they would include things like all of these consoles on the website itself. So you guys know for a fact these are 100% third-party sellers. Do not buy from these people. This is not Walmart. They could be scams. It's overall just not that good. But basically with this, a lot of people are getting concerned or just even curious because it's like, hey, there's a random console. Is this from a Walmart? Like, why is Walmart putting $700 consoles? Is there an issue? Is this bad? Is there a glitch? Is there something going on? And overall, there was just always a lot of confusion, especially on Thursdays, which are the usual Walmart restock days, because a lot of people are like, well, you're saying that their drop might be coming, but the website is saying there's $900 consoles. Are you like just trying to scam me? Is there an issue with Walmart? What's going on there? So it actually did lead to a lot of confusion, as well. Same with Amazon, where Amazon had a lot of third-party sellers also on their same webpage listing. But if you guys have actually noticed from yesterday, that has now been officially taken on down. Same with my links down below. So why is this good news and what's going on over here? So ever since Walmart changed this, that's number one, preventing more third-party and basically scalpers and also scammers from showing up the main web page. And that also could actually have been Sony's call, because we also saw Amazon do it very in a similar time frame, and as well just probably Sony doesn't want people being like, oh, why are the consoles $700 and misconstruing it, especially on really big retailers such as Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon, etc. So that's one major good nice thing is that they actually have removed these because before we'd also have a lot of like, say, this guy right here trying to sell his console, they would relist the price for $499, and then a lot of bots or APIs would be like, hey, it's live, hey, like there's an actual normal console for sale. But at the end of the day, it was actually not a Walmart restock. It was just like a random third-party seller showing up on this page that looks like a normal restock because it's at the same price. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But basically, we kept on seeing a lot of those issues, which has not been good. So that's number one major good fix that we're seeing Walmart that's actually changed throughout these past few weeks. Similar with Amazon, so it may have actually been Sony step in to be like, hey, we don't want you guys doing this. But on the third part now is the same thing with the Amazon links, where they have actually now fully taken down the links. We also have been seeing Walmart more often than not clipping the add to cart links. Now, is that good or bad? Now, when it comes to clipping it, it's actually, I think, almost somewhat more worse for when it comes to normal folks. But if they keep on consistently doing that, as well as normal changes with actually not having these higher priced actual consoles, and as well, if for some odd reason, I feel like Walmart, they actually changed this like 2-3 months back, if they also go back to making it so consoles can all be picked up by one account or one credit card number, which I believe, like, if you guys remember, feel free to leave a comment down below, but I feel like that used to be how it worked, and then at some point they kind of get a little bit more, maybe after like a few months, they're just like, whatever, we'll just, whoever buys the stock, because we also had times where there was like 7 or 8 different waves of restocks every 10 minutes or so, and so far we've only been seeing like 1 or 2, so I just think they were more so having a stock all sold down now instantly. But the good news, like I said, is that if they keep on changing up the website and keep on updating this, and maybe even potentially change out their add to cart links and preventing it as well, which they did do, I believe, before, then we can actually maybe have Walmart go and actually have their console saved. But the fact that we're seeing all these big retailers such as Walmart, although albeit a little bit slowly, same with Amazon too as well, changing how their actual web pages work, in theory, they may have to maybe wait like another like 2 or 3 like maybe drops, because it does take time to code this and implement it, make sure it's tested well and there's no issues or glitches, stuff like that. We could actually maybe see these drops getting relatively back to normal. And I do really want to go and see when the next Amazon restock happens, because if it does go well, that means that all these other major retailers are probably more inclined to want to go and do it, or see how they kind of did it and kind of steal that idea somewhat. Because as of right now, it's very hard for a lot of these restock accounts, myself included, to even recommend places like actual Walmart itself, because they stock, it goes instantly in and instantly out of stock. At least for Amazon, they usually have a bigger stock, so even if say like half of it gets bought out, at least other people like normal folks have enough time to get on in. Walmart with their waves are just going straight towards bots. So with them changing their actual websites of getting rid of these third-party listings, same with Amazon, that's a major good sign, because that means that less bots will be having like these fake API pings out, and as well, it also making normal for normal people to not get scammed from Walmart, like I said, buying like a $700 console or giving out a bad person's to your credit card information, as well as also these add to cart links being clipped, as well as but if they can actually mess around the SKU, which is the major big thing of like how people can instantly go and bypass and check this stuff on out. If they go and change it after and right before every drop, basically the bots are just not coded well enough, at least to my understanding. If I'm wrong, in any case, you guys can leave a comment down below, or like give other people more additional information. I'd rather have the community go and help on out if I get anything wrong or say anything bad. But when it comes to that stuff, if they can keep on changing up these Instacart add-ons, which they actually totally can if they can clip out those add to carts and change up the links and all of that, if they could so and just do that last little baby step of either just not allowing more than 1 console per account, or maybe even give it like a cooldown like once every 3 months or whatever. I mean, some people have friends or family that still having issues getting their consoles. Or if they also just go and completely change out the actual botting stuff, or add just a little baby bit more anti-botting maneuvers, I really truly think if they just limit to a certain address or credit card or email like per account, they could probably go and save out a lot of people from having to deal with these bots. And that's just the last step they have to do. But at least we are seeing Walmart changing their website, changing their third-party stuff, changing everything else, which is a good sign, although we may still have to wait an extra maybe like month or 2 for them to kind of get back in the normal track. Because as I've mentioned, these past Walmart drops have been nothing short of just pure scalpers and pure botters being bought. And that's why I have actually also a decent bit of hope for Amazon also messing around with their internal links and changing up all that stuff. So at least we are seeing these big retailers finally trying to go and combat against bots, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 drops, if Walmart kind of keeps up on this trend and actually can figure out the stuff that say Amazon is doing and implement it well, or just have like just a little bit more anti-botting, like I said, a little bit anti-scalping, a little bit of anti-credit card, account limits, whatever it is, then we could actually finally get back to enjoying our Walmart PlayStation 5 restocks. And as well, I'll be very, very excited to see whenever Amazon restocks next, because if in theory, it should actually be a very non-botted restock, and ideally a lot of folks out there should and could be able to get their console. So This is, I think, the fixes we need to go and change and actually make, and I like that these retailers are actually doing it because all of us can get our consoles sooner rather than later. And as well, kind of a funny thing over here too when it comes to the actual Walmart restock. It's just funny because whenever I was trying to go find like the links and make sure I was double checking all this stuff, they still just have the random picture of like holiday 2020 for the PlayStation 5. I thought this was going to be holiday 2021 because we're literally in 2021. Am I right? Let me see. Yeah, we're literally in 2021 right now. So it's kind of just funny. I'm like, I thought they were already prepping up for these next few months, and I was getting a little bit worried. But overall, at least it is kind of good news that we're seeing all this stuff. Good news that this is floating around, and good news that Walmart's changing their internals, and good news that Amazon as well is also messing around with that. For scammers, for all that stuff too, it's very nice. Not for them, like it's good for anti-scamming. But that's about it for this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Amazon links down below, even though they may be broken. Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys want to go and follow. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. As always, linked down below. Love you guys all so much. I'll see you guys up in the next one.